Hi, scrappy friends. I wanted to get on today and do a little bit of a share. I've been working on my December daily a little bit, and I've been kind of wanted to talk to you about kind of what I've been doing and kind of how I'm going about doing it this year. I'm doing it a little bit different than I've done it in the past, and we will see how this goes because usually I have done a lot of pre-made pages and getting things set up way beforehand, and this year I did not do that. But before I go about doing that, I just kind of want to do a little intro because today I am joining a whole bunch of other ladies who are doing a hop together, and we are all sharing December daily type stuff. Some will be shares, some will be process videos. I decided to do a share just because of how I've been doing my album, and I thought, like I said, it'd just be fun to kind of talk a little bit about what my idea going into this is, because it's a little bit different, and this might be similar to some other people, and so hopefully it'll be helpful. But Jennie is the one who put it together, and I will have her hop video first, and then everybody else who is joining in the hop their videos will be linked in the comment or the info section below so that you can follow the hop. I hope you guys do. I hope you guys are excited to see a whole bunch of December daily stuff and some inspiration. I know that especially as the season progresses and I'm working on my videos, I really like to see how everyone else is doing theirs, just to get a little bit more inspiration and to try to make mine a little bit easier and flow better, because I think at the beginning we get really excited about doing our albums, and then as we get going, probably around this time we start getting really busy in the season, and it just becomes a little bit harder to keep up, and you know, and that's just how it is. So there are quite a few sponsors for this hop. So also linked below will be all the sponsors and where you can find them. And I hope you guys check them out. There's lots of fun ladies, a lot of business owners like Jody from Spiegelmom Scraps, but also Serena Bee is her company that does stamps, or she does stamps. And I know her store is, I believe, the store April Lilli, which is a newer store that has just come out, or just starting off. And so I hope you check all of them out and see all the fun stuff that they have and what they're offering. And at the end of the hop and near Christmas, I want to say it's the 24th, she's going to do a giveaway. So make sure that you're commenting and liking and on all the videos that you see during the hop so that you can join or get put into the giveaway, because we all love giveaways, right? So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. But Jennie, I just want to say thank you for getting this all together, because it's really fun to do this kind of stuff. I am also sorry if you can't hear me very well. I have had a cold all week, and so that also does not help December Daily get done. So one of the things that I've been doing to prepare is grab a trusty old notebook. So one of the things that I haven't done in the past, but I've always wanted to, is have a notebook that I'm just writing December daily stuff down. So what I did is I wrote every day, and as you can see, the days that have already happened, I've talked about what photo I'm going to use and just some thoughts. Like at the beginning, you can see I have a lot more. This is kind of what I want to be putting in my album. I just haven't done that part yet, which is fine. I think I might wait closer to the season to or into my album before I start writing a lot of this stuff down. And the reasoning behind that is this year, unlike many other years, I'm not able to have my photos right ready when I make my pages. So usually I do my photo printing at home, and I print it and then I put it right in my album. And I try to do that pretty quick, as you know, in the season, like as the days go on, I pick my pictures and I print them out. Especially last year, doing it on, I picked a different paper, and my camera skills were so much better. I really enjoyed doing that, and I could have really nice quality photos at home for my album. This year, I am just on a little bit of a budget, and I decided that I'm not going to go out and buy ink right now. I'm probably going to wait till after Christmas, and so I'm going to get the pictures all printed at the end, and I may send out for them this time, or I may print them at home just after, but I still want to get my album done, right? So I'm sure many of you guys are in the same thing like me. You don't have a way to have your photos right now. And so sometimes that's scary to put your album together without, because you're like, oh, what am I going to do? One of the things that I found is it's very hard to make sure that you're taking the photos. So make sure you take photos every day. Every day you want to take lots of photos. What you're doing, take photos, because the more photos you take, the more you can choose from, but also limit what you're picking. So on the day, I kind of am trying to keep myself to 1 or 2 photos a day, because if you do more than that, it just becomes like really crazy. And I'm just writing down like what photos I'm going to use for that day, or what I have an idea for what I want to do. So as you can see, I have long division for this day because I have a picture of long division that I'm going to put in there. It's not necessarily December. It's not December related as far as like Christmas, but it's a daily thing. And a lot of, I find in my December daily is just our everyday thing, because we do a lot of everyday things in December too. So here's my first page. I actually did this ahead of time. I just did some shakers and just put some stuff in, kept it really simple. And it's really fun. Now, I want to have a reason why page this year. I didn't do that in the past, but I really decided that this year I wanted to do that. So as you can see, I haven't written it out, but I'm going to put it right on here. I'm just going to write right on here. It's a little bit bigger than the 6 by 11, but it's around that size, so I think it'll look really pretty. I'm trying to decide if I want to add something on here so I can hook it in, or how I'm going to do that, or just punch holes in. So I could do either. I haven't decided yet. It's not going to fit into a protector unless I cut it, and I don't really want to do that. I think I kind of want to just leave this floating, and I'll probably end up picking a photo at the very end, one that I really like, and put it on here and make it a big photo. So that's the one nice thing about printing at home that you can do, or that if you're ordering out, you can take all your photos and then decide what size you want to use. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I kept it really, really simple. And I think this year I'm going to keep it really simple. Like I said, I'm on a budget, so I'm just using what I have. And there are certain things that I don't have a lot of that I like to use, like these acrylic pieces from last year from Color Chaos, and I have some Schmel stuff from last year that I don't have on there, but that I don't have a ton of, but I have some, and so, you know, I'm gonna just use what I have and make it what it is, right? So I think it'll be really fun anyway. So here's my day 1, and as you can see, I have just a card here that says the day. I want to put a number sticker or a number on each of the days. I really like that. I mean, I don't have to, but I find that it's really nice to go back and look and see the days. And then I figured on here, I'll probably put a photo right on here. I'll make a smaller one. And I haven't decided if I might stick another photo here and have it flip out, depending on how it ends up working. But so I was thinking at least one photo here, and this is where I'll do the journaling for that day. And then here's for day 2, and I have space to do journaling. I'm going to put a big photo here, and I don't think I'll put anything else in here. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use one photo for that day. I don't really have a whole lot of stuff that happened that day except for I went grocery shopping. I may decide that for this day I'll do like a two pictures together, or when I print them out, I'll do two smaller photos together. I know I have a photo of mittens that I want to use, and then maybe like my cart or my groceries in the house or something, but I'll do them smaller if I do them like that, or I'll just pick one picture and I'll just stick it in here. It's okay to only have one picture. It's okay to just focus on one story, right? We're keeping it simple because it is a holiday season and it's busy. So for day 3, it was a really busy day because I went out with a friend and her mom, and we went shopping and went to go see Christmas lights and stuff. So there was lots of pictures that were taken that day. So I decided to use a really big page. I will probably either take a whole bunch of pictures and collage them and put them in here, or I will just pick 1 or 2 of the pictures and put them on here. And then I figured I'd do journaling like on this side. So I'll probably end up taking just a piece of pattern paper that has lines on it and sticking it here, or I'll just write right on here. I mean, that's okay too. So, or I'll write on here and I'll just pick one of the really big pictures and pick it here. For the next day after that, as you'll be able to see, I have here, and for right now all I have is the shaker pockets with some wood pieces and the number, and I'm going to stick this here. I think for day 4 I'm going to take a whole bunch of little pictures and fill this in. So I haven't decided, which is why I'm just going to leave it like this for right now, and either I'll put pattern paper in here like white, and then I'll do some journaling on some of them and then pictures on some of them, or I'll just fill them up with pictures. But like I said, since the 3rd, there was tons of pictures, and on the 4th, I have quite a few pictures just because from coming back home and some other stuff that was going on. I'd like to be able to showcase more of my photos, so if I do it like this, I can get quite a few photos in. They're not going to be like huge photos, but it'll work, and then you can see it on both sides, so that's going to be there. I don't have this out because I still have to shaker it, but so, and that's all I'm going to do for there. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to leave it because I'm going to, when I print my photos out, I'll decide, because I figured I'm going to do journaling on there too, so I'll want the space. So for day 5, which was Monday, right? So it was just a long division day and school day and watching movies. So I will probably use 2 pictures. So I'm thinking my day card, I'll put the number on this one maybe, and then I'll do journaling on one, picture, and then journaling or something. So I want to have enough space to have all the journaling. So I haven't finished this, but that's what I have so far, guys. Not a lot. On the 6th, not a lot happened. We did school and I made soup, and so and we were sick and stuff, so not a lot has been going on. But then also on the 7th, it was Pearl Harbor Day, and the kids, it was cold and stuff. So I'm thinking that I will, so this is for what? The 5th, right? I said, yeah. So this is for the 5th, and this one's for the 6th. I think for the 7th, it's Pearl Harbor Day, so I want to have a tribute to Pearl Harbor. I've done that in the other 2. So I think I might be doing like a postcard or something type of thing. Or like, I know one year I did like a note that was kind of like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to take an envelope and put something in the envelope. And then I will just end up having, I'm thinking maybe a 6x12 size right in there. So that's kind of what my thought. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it really simple. On the 8th, it started snowing, and then today there was snow. So I definitely will have like a bigger picture for the day, for this morning and stuff like that. So this is it. It's not a lot, as you can see, but I know what I want to do for most of the days, so I think that's a good start. I have a lot of these, so I figured I'll probably use a lot of these throughout, just because I can fit smaller pictures. I can put a number in, and it'll make it really easy, and it'll give something throughout that will make it really fun. So maybe on the for the 9th, I'll have one of these because I have a few pictures, and then of the kids playing around in the snow and the dog. And then I'll blow up one of the big pictures. I know I want to blow up a big picture. So that is it. It's not a lot. It's not. But, you know, this year I'm keeping it simple. Also, I am doing Victoria's class this year. So I will have some layouts from there, and I'm going to do them in this size. So I'll just stick them in throughout my days, and I think that that'll be nice and fun. I know that I was going to use some recipes and put that in here too, because this is in my cozy album. So I'm mixing the two this year, and that's really fun. And so that is what I have. I am glad that you guys stopped by today, and I hope that you guys have a great December. I hope that you guys are getting your stuff planned, and don't forget that, you know, just because you can't print your photos doesn't mean that you can't start your albums and you can't get things situated and do things day to day. Just, you know, take it easy, do it nice and simple, so that all you have to do is print off your photos and slide them in, and just add a couple of things. You know, I think that that's always the fun thing after you print the photos and put them in, and then you see everything come together. It's just nice and fun, and it is very doable to do without having a printer or printing right at home. It just takes a little bit more planning and being ahead of the game by making sure that you have notes. Don't forget to check the links below so that you can see the next person on the hub, and have a great weekend. I will see you guys later. Bye!